I'm actually speaking to you this morning from the Wellbeing Centre, and just to my left here is that plaque that you've just seen unveiled. So we're delighted and I should start by saying that in establishing the City Wellbeing Centre, the City of London Corporation has shown great vision, working with us at Tavistock Relationships to establish a model of partnership for our times, offering access to high quality psychological therapies for workers and residents of the city and neighbouring boroughs, a time when the coronavirus pandemic has placed unprecedented demands on mental health and on family relationships. The need for easy to access, evidence-based help has never been greater, and Tavistock Relationships' community of therapists will offer counselling and psychotherapy for individuals and couples who are experiencing a range of difficulties, including things like depression, anxiety, relationship problems, bereavement, struggles with work or family life, sexual problems, self-esteem issues, and life transitions, such as job loss, moving towards retirement, or living with illnesses such as dementia. Now, I should say that a unique feature of the services offered by Tavistock Relationships is that the therapy is accessible to all, on the basis of what individuals and couples can afford. Although, as the Mayor said, these services are currently being offered online, we're waiting for the time when we can return to face-to-face work as well, and make good use of this wonderful building that the Corporation of London has taken such care in developing as a state-of-the-art centre from which we can serve the many local communities, the city and neighbouring boroughs. And initiatives such as the Wellbeing Centre are needed now more than ever. As a consequence of the pandemic, we have a mental health crisis that is largely taking place behind closed doors. COVID-19 has highlighted the close link between our relationships and mental health. For example, we know that increased family stress has put huge impacts on children's mental health and their development, and recent research shows an increased incidence of child abuse and domestic violence at the moment. Still a long way from parity of esteem between physical and mental health. But the Wellbeing Centre initiative is one local step towards this, and I hope that this will prove to be a model that others can follow in London and across the UK. The mental health consequences of the current crisis require imaginative thinking and long-term investment. In establishing the City Wellbeing Centre, the City of London Corporation is taking a lead on this. And as Chief Executive of Tavistock Relationships, I'm delighted that we're partnering with the city in this. Our approach, which aims to reach the widest range of people by developing and testing new interventions for contemporary psychosocial problems, alongside rigorous training in core analytic approaches, has its roots in our beginnings as an organisation in the aftermath of World War II. In the scale of the current crisis, there are echoes of earlier times. Now, as then, there's a need to find new ways of reaching those who would otherwise be unable to access psychological help. So on behalf of all of us at Tavistock Relationships, I'd like to say how much we look forward to working with the Corporation of London, with local community organisations and with city firms in order to realise this exciting vision. Now, there's always a danger in singling out individuals to thank. The danger is that you leave out important people who contributed. But that risk notwithstanding, I would like to name some people and to thank them for making this happen. Firstly, Matthew Bell, whose idea this was originally and who's nurtured it through from its inception. Randall Anderson, Tom Anderson, Simon Cribbins, Zoe Darney, Gary Faraday, Marianne Fredericks, Claire Giroux, Neil Hounsell, Zenia Kumi, Suzanne Levin, Tom Newman, Marcus Odenlami, Chandni Tani, and Nicholas Welland. And finally, Vlad, who we met yesterday and met also in August, and his construction team, who've done such a fantastic job on this building. Thank you very much indeed.